Hi, my name is Vihaan Pardeshi, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw direction fields for differential equations. So here we're asked to draw a direction field and determine the behavior as t approaches infinity. So our differential is y prime equals 1 plus 2y, and the first step in kind of drawing the direction field is finding our equilibrium solution. And this happens when y prime equals 0. So plugging that in, we get 0 equals 1 plus 2y, right? And all we're trying to do is just solve for y. So we get y equals negative 1 half. So that is now our equilibrium solution, and you'll see what this means in just a sec. So drawing our graph, uh, that's kind of the 0 line. And then let's say we have our negative 1 half here, right? Our equilibrium solution, maybe negative 1 over here. And then let's just do 1 over here. Right, so now when drawing a direction field, all you really need to do is just plug in various values of y and then see what the slopes are doing, right? Because the y prime is the derivative, which we know is the slope. So an easy one we can start out with is if y equals 0. So when y equals 0, we see that y prime equals 1, right? That means the slope when y equals 0 is going to be 1. So just assume that all of these are the same with the slope of 1. That's basically just what this means, right? And then we can test at y equals negative 1. Y prime becomes negative 1 as well, right? And so at negative 1, the slopes are now looking something like this, right? And then at 1, if we plug in, we'll see that y prime equals 3, which is steeper than these slopes. So we draw these again with a steeper gradient, right? And in the end, all of these solutions will really be diverging, as we see, from this equilibrium position at y equals negative 1 half, right? Because this is just a straight line. But as you see, the closer we get into here, and you guys can test these with other various values, we kind of get a divergence forming from here, right? Because if we go all the way to the end at negative infinity, sorry, if we go all the way to the end at negative infinity, the solutions will get infinitely negatively steep, right? So they'll be like that, right? And so the general shape you guys can see, they're kind of diverging like this and diverging like this. And so describing it, we would say that all solutions diverge from y equals negative 1 half. And that's the answer.